Everybody doing a 3-2 blitz game. Let's see, I've lost the last couple games that I've played actually, but my rating's getting up there. 1940. Let's try the Grand Prix attack, or not Grand Prix, let's try the King's Indian attack. Trying to get a little bit more familiar with it. It's a pretty, what the hell was that? Pretty good opening. It's very versatile too. Like, these moves I'm doing are pretty much what you do no matter what. I don't need to trade, so I won't. That blocks his bishop from coming here with my knight. Does that lose a piece? I don't think so. I like this weak square though. And then I just bring my knight up here. If he pushes, I think I just come here to win his bishop, which is a little more powerful, I think. Takes here, I take, okay, never mind for all that. I have to be careful, I can't take with anything but pawn, I don't think. If I did, he would slide back, attack both my knight and my rook. I need to get my knight to safety. Or just bring the bishop up. So now wherever he goes, I am at least safe right now. He can't push here. Why did his rook go there? It's a little weird. Okay, I think that allows me to just push this pawn up safely. I want to come here. Can't push that pawn. He's double attacking it. Let's get out of the way. So that now I can push, get his knight to move yet again. Let's protect my knight, just in case this bishop moves. I'm also defending that pawn if he comes there. Be careful about this square with his knight. It seems like a weird move. Let's kick his knight out. Could have also done this pawn and then that one. I want to remove that knight, so, or the bishop. But, yeah, I don't know. If I push, no, it doesn't do anything. Kind of just weakens my king a little bit more. Let's go this way, because I don't really want my rook there. Mostly developing here, not crazy about taking that, because then his knight's even worse than a bishop there. How does this knight get back into play? Become a good piece. Here, push here. That probably is pretty good. If knight comes in, now I can push him away though, right? Yeah. Then I probably go here. to defend that pawn. Pushing also becomes a bit of a problem for him, I think. I could have possibly taken that. I did not really even think about that. Taking here seems weak. Let's take this way. So I can possibly push here someday. This can also be a little better than what this bishop's doing on this diagonal right now. Maybe. Let's get the rook activated. Not sure what this pawn push does. Nothing yet. He's trying to open up the A file. I'll let him. But this will be an issue later. Also putting more protection on this square if I want to push. Oh, the queen was already doing that. In that case, then this bishop's probably fine here. If you take, I take with queen actually. Attack the knight. Yeah, because now I can take here. He has to do something about this knight first. Yeah, I don't think this whole pawn push didn't really make too much sense to me. Too much activity on his king. I have this threat, but I don't think that's as good as taking here. Can't take back because he is pinned. How does he handle his queen? Okay. Threatening check. Still taking with check. And I don't have that much time, but let's swing in the other way. Swing in here somehow. I've got rook checks first. Probably have to do this. I'm okay giving up the rook if it means a big attack. Where does he go with this king though? I don't have any good checks. Let's trade. Only to open up my attack on here and my bishop. Maybe my bishops can be worth something. If he doesn't push this pawn, I have check to at least win the pawn back. Okay, that's actually really bad. It might be okay. Have to defend. If he ever pushes this, I have check. Got a little bit more time than him. Try to win this pawn. I guess that's a bit of a mistake. You can just push. And he didn't, so I will save myself. Let's go for mate threats. Mate in one. He had to block that. I get the bishop. Aha! Yeah, he had to block. So yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I'm reading a book right now on endgames, and if you can get both of these pawns up here, create a mate threat, obviously it's very strong. He was pretty far ahead for a while here. Yeah, I thought maybe pushing there might have been good. This was a blunder, moving my king up. Yeah, he should have won the piece here. Instead, he took there, which gives me a big edge. Here also threatens checkmate, taking off all three of these squares. So that's why Oh, it's... No, you didn't actually have to do that. I thought maybe he had like a mate on me. My king's kind of low on squares, so if I went up here, it would be mate, right? Yeah. I have to move and then mate. So I thought there was a mate there. From there, taking is fine. Yeah, I don't know. I just went a piece. Anything in the opening I could have done a little better. I think his moves were weird. Why did he bring his bishop back if he was just going to move it there? I could have also played rook e1 earlier. I thought it was fine to do this. There's some trickery here. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. If he takes there, take back. Seems playable for me. Right? No, not yet. It says I'm way behind, but I'm not down a piece or anything. Actually, not up a pawn, but I don't know. There's a little cramping there for him. Yeah, this was all fine for me. So I didn't think I could take with this. Doesn't he just go here? I slide back. But I couldn't take with the rook, because then he goes back and wins a piece. If I go away, he wins the knight over here. Seemed fine to me. I think I could have played c3 first. And then play this. And now I have, it's probably a little better. Really? 0.2, whatever. I would defend the pawn this way, not cramp my queen, get out of the way of the pin, and this is probably a better way to push those pawns. Because I couldn't really push them together until he blocked there. What? What is this? Check soon. It's a way to sack and open up his king, it looks like. I just completely missed that my knight would be taken there. I didn't think this pawn push made sense for him, right? Check. And this was a mistake, I'm sure. I gave a full point back here. Oh, wait. Ah, I missed this. Ah, it's so good. No, of course there was something. There's always something. Okay. Why would he not take the bishop back? Because that looks bad with mate threats. He's missed so much without the engine. I thought this was playable for me. It's like it wants him to take that back, actually. Give the piece back. I got a little bit passive here, and then of course this move was bad, but I got lucky he did not push that pawn. And then we finished him. It would have been mate soon. Actually, it's mate in 10.